it's me, Simia. Today I'll be introducing you guys with the first episode of my Pokemon segment, Pokemon Theories. On my first episode, I'll be talking about Pokemon Red and Blue beta versions. In this video, I'll be talking about all the secrets from the Gen 1 beta versions. So, let's not waste time, let's get started. Number 1. The female protagonist. There were originally plans for a female protagonist in Pokemon Green and Pokemon Red. She was shown with her Squirtle, and she was then excluded from the final releases of the two games. Number 2. Pokeballs. The original designs for the Pokeball were showing it in two split pieces, with the lack of having a butt on the top like normal Pokeballs do. This acts probably as a remainder of the Pokemon Capsule Monsters, which was the original name back then. Number 3. Release date. The two games were originally scheduled to be released in the late 1995. Number 4. Concept art and Game Center CX. During a gaming exhibition called Game On, early concept art of Pokemon Red and Green by Ken Sugimori was featured. The concept art shows rough versions of various concepts that made it into the final releases of Pokemon Gen 1 games. And they seem to include various battles, Safari Zone, Blastoise, Silph, Celadon City, and other Pokemon. In a Japanese exclusive special Pokemon episode of Game Center CX, Shigeki Morimoto said that there were originally going to be 190 Pokemon in Gen 1. Number 5. Professor Oak Battle. In the beta versions, it was intended that you were supposed to battle Oak after a certain time in the Pokemon games. This battle, of course, has been removed from the final releases, although it is still possible to battle Professor Oak using 3 different glitches. He cannot be battled during normal gameplay. Number 6. The Bird Type. Directions. Unused Trainer Class, Extra Field Move, and Music. In the Gen 1 beta, there was actually a type called Bird Type. This was probably just a prototype for the common flying type, but I guess it was cool, named a type after a certain animal. Gee, would I love to have a reptile type Pokemon. Also, there was a situation where the player had the choice of selecting options like North, West, East, South. In the beta games, there was also a trainer class known as the Chief. There was also an extra field move plan, going out together with the text, "Ground rose up somewhere." It must have been an earthquake or magnitude or whatever. There was also unused music. Here, listen. There are also 29 maps that weren't used in the final release. In the beta versions, there was a lot of useless items, such as the coin, which is programmed in as regular inventory item. It cannot be used for slot machines or prize exchanges, making it completely unusable. It is not stored by the coin case, and it can be sold for 5 Poké-Dollars each at any Pokémart. Number 8. Sprites, Cries, and Text. A lot of different front sprites of Pokemon were planned for Pokemon Red and Blue. There is a big difference between the Raticate of the final release and the beta, as well as Rhydon, Ditto, Dragonair, and Mewtwo. Multiple Pokemon cries were not included in the final release of the games. Many badge names were changed in the final release, as they were previously called Shell Badge, Jizzo Badge, Falcon Badge, Cool Badge, Friendship, Rose, Fireball Gold, Egg, Chick, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Little Captain, Little Master, and Master. That's it for today. All information was taken on Bulbapedia.com. Well guys, see you next time. It's me, Simia.